Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here today. I am going to play with some Brushos. I had a request for that on some other mixed media May videos that we've done. So I thought I would play with a few Brushos. But first I want to say hi and hugs to Nicole, Relax Cut Glue, Lisa, Ivy's Shabby Craft Cabin, and Susan. Thank you so much for watching and for your comments. I think what we'll do is play with these Brushos much like we did the Stainz by Patty Pockets. I wanted to update you too. The brush just washed out beautifully with water only. So want to update you on that. So I have my pieces that I did yesterday. I thought I'd show them to you, the ones that are dry. I did do the other sides of some things, but so I love this stuff, the Stainz by Patty Pockets. It's awesome. Patricia Viramonte's new product. This came out really cool on the whatever you call this, film strip. It's almost like marble. I mean, I don't know, because the texture of this was a little different, and so it more or less sat on top and dried. It's really cool. Coin envelope, all stained up and ready to go, and they feel really cool too. The library card, and then the glassine came out great. It's just kind of puckery and just slightly colored. And so, yeah, it'll be fun to do. And then this page came out really well. And what I didn't really notice yesterday until it dried, it's got a very, I don't know if you can see it on camera at all. I don't see it looking in the viewfinder, but it's got a little bit of a sparkle to it, which is so cool too. So anyway, well done, Patricia. I'll put her information down below again in case you didn't see the last video. Okay, Brushos. Brushos are an interesting little thing to play with. They're by Colorcraft, and they are just little, what would you say? Little crystals of color, kind of. You kind of poke a hole in the top of the little canister that they're in, so that they just sprinkle out a little at a time, because you only need a little. So I just put washi tape over the holes is what I did to kind of just keep them corralled where they're supposed to be. And I do have a wonderful set of these on Gail's Favorite Things on my website. So those links are always under my videos in the description box. The little arrow at the bottom right corner, if you click on that, it unfolds the description box, and pertinent information is always in there. So it's a good one to be able to reference. Okay. So I thought we'd do kind of what we did yesterday and just play with various backgrounds and various things to see what the Brushos do. So there's a couple of techniques with these. Let's see. Let's just use white for now. One of these white tags. This is, what is this? This is watercolor paper. Like 140-pound, I think, watercolor paper. And it makes good tags. So I have red. I have blue. I have green. I have whatever this is. Gambogi. I don't know how you say that, but it's orange is what it is. And yellow. And actually the kit that the collection of these that I have on my Favorite Things is a bigger collection. So more colors. So I think I'm going to do green and yellow on this one. But like I say, there's a couple different ways you can go. You can either wet your paper and then sprinkle on, or you can sprinkle on, then wet your paper. So let's do one of these, each way, and I'll just show you what I mean. So we'll use green and yellow on both of them. So I'm just gonna peel off. I'm gonna put my little lids, if you will, my washi lids over here, and then I'll have them. Okay, so first let's try the sprinkle then spray method. So you just kind of tap it out like this with your finger. See, and you can see kind of the little crumbs that it leaves on the paper. And then I'm just going to put some yellow. And I'm just putting the yellow kind of where the green is not, and see if we can cover most of this tag. I will tell you, my grandkids love to play with these things too. They just love seeing what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to spritz it with a little water. Maybe if it comes out. There we go. Let me zero in some more too. Let's do that just so that you can really see what's happening here. Okay. So that was with the water after. I may not have used quite enough, but I don't know. It'll be a subtle background. Oop. My aim isn't the best on this thing. I wanted to hit that. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so now let's move that out of the way. Let's take this one, and I think what I'll do is grab this bigger mister, and then I'm just going to get the whole tag wet. And now let's do the green first. Put that on and see how it, oh, there we go. Tap on the bottom, that. And then it just kind of, as it hits the water, it just kind of explodes. That's not very wet right there. Maybe a little more green. And then, because this is wet and has puddles, you can kind of move the color around. Drip it down the side or whatever. Just like that. Now right there's not very wet, so I'm going to give it a little spritz and activate those crystals. So interestingly, there's a few bits of purple almost in this, which I think is kind of weird since it's green and yellow we're working with, but yeah. So this one needs more. I'm not loving that. It's too subtle for me. So it's wet right now, but not super wet. So I'm gonna put a couple puddles on it just to get it going. And then the other thing that happens as you use this is you can use your heat gun and move around the color too. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool how that burst. So I'm going to say my favorite is to wet the substrate first and then put on the crystals, because I think that just looks super cool. So I really like this, so I'm not going to hit it with the heat gun, because if I do, it's going to move things around. This one, I think we could hit, so cover your ears if you need to. So I can kind of move that color around a little bit with the heat gun on the edges there. So anyway, you can kind of get an idea of how that's going to work. But doesn't that make a nice background? And then, you know, you can do some stamping or whatever on it. Let me grab real quick my... I'm just grabbing some that I had done previously. Actually, some of these my grandkids had done too. Oh, I should back you back out. I'm going to be making you crazy with my backing in and out. You saw that close up, so we'll stay out. So, yeah, so like here's one that's super subtle that could use a little more in my opinion, but you know, it has its own merit being subtle too. That's a cool one. So, I really think these are pretty, and you can, you know, you can make them more subtle with Distress Ink, or I wonder what the Stainz by Patty Pockets would do to them. That might be fun to see. And so, yeah, so some of these my kids were playing, but aren't they fun? I'm thinking this one, what probably happened with this one is the heat gun blew this way and it made these cool things like that. Is there one of these that we feel like, okay, that is super bright and we want to dull it down a little? That one's very busy. I want to do one where I think it will show well. Let's do this one. Okay, I'm just going to try the Stainz by Patty Pockets on it. We'll just add in an extra little something. And just see how that, I was wondering if it would reactivate, but it doesn't look like it is, so that's probably a good thing. Yeah, but, and then distressing around the edges and some nice stamping or something, it just makes great backgrounds. Okay, well, that was fun. I just had to see. So, I'll stick this over here again. And we'll just let that dry for a minute. I'll put that up there to dry. These guys are getting there. I really like that one. That one too. I mean, I think these would be fun in a nature journal, don't you? Okay, so how about we try some different things to play with them on? Oh, so I brought over some manila tags just to see what the difference was from, you know, the white watercolor. And so let's do one of the little ones and just see. I mean, you could actually do the string too, couldn't you? Okay, so we're going to wet it, and I think this bigger one works a little bit better for getting it super wet. Okay, let's use, oops. Let's use the orange and the yellow. Well, that piece of washi really stuck on there. That doesn't usually happen. Okay, so let's use some of the orange. Wow, that water just soaked right into that tag. So isn't that interesting? I wouldn't have thought that would happen, but we're gonna have to give it some more. I want the water to sit on top, but do some green just because. Look at that. It just soaks right in, and so it doesn't do the... Ooh, but did you see how that just hit and went psh, like a firework? I love that. Maybe if I quick like put it on. Okay. Okay, I'm really liking that. That's fun. Little distress around the edges. That'll be a fun background. Do I need a little green at the bottom? What do you think? Okay, so that's green. I'm gonna try and make that do something. Okay, I'm going to say I really like it on the manila. I just think that's really neat. Can you see that? Try and get you under the light. Yeah, the light still bugs me in my new spot, but oh well. Okay, so maybe let's try some... I don't know, some blue. I wanted to try this. This is a tag that it has white acrylic paint on it from jelly printing. And so I wanted to see what it does on the top of white acrylic paint. I thought that might be interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna undo everybody here, because I think I might do blue and green on this because it's got turquoise already. So now will maybe the water won't sink in as much because there's already paint on there. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use my little spritzer. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's a cool one. Oops. Again, my aim. It's just not great. Oh, I love that right there, though. Okay, I don't even want to touch that. I just want it to dry. So we're just gonna leave this. We're just gonna pull it up. Look at that. It dries really quick on the acrylic paint. So I think I could hit it with the heat gun. So isn't it fun to have kind of the mop-up pieces? Like this was a mop-up tag on my jelly printing, and then to be able to add more layers and kind of experiment with it is so fun. These look like, it looks like a fountain or something. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Gosh, my stain is already dry. Let's see if there's another similar one. You can, yeah, you can see the difference. Can you on camera? This one's just, it's just got an antique-y look to it. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so that was cool. Okay, I've got one more of those tags. I really like to play with those. It's like, okay, got to do more jelly printing, so I have some more wipe-off tags to play with. So this time, what do I want to do? I think I want to do some yellow with it, maybe. and some blue. This one dried up quickly, so we'll have to hit it again. Ooh, that's pretty. This is kind of like jelly printing in that you never kind of know what you're going to get. And I love that. I love the surprise of how it's going to turn out. Oh, that's going to be a pretty one too. I really like that. I kind of want a little yellow right there. Now, if I can aim this properly, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, let's try something else besides tags. I wanted to try the glassine bag. I have no idea because of the coating what it's going to do, but let's just try it. So, I'll kind of get it wet. Let's do some red. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. That's cool. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Okay, let's put some yellow with it. Cool. Okay, I'm going to try drying it a little bit. Doesn't really want to go anywhere. I was trying to make it travel a little bit, but okay, I'm going to let the rest of that just dry naturally. But that's cool. I kind of didn't think it was going to work because it's a shiny surface, but it did. Oh, that's cool. That's really fun. Okay. What else did I want to do? I'm kind of going more with the greens and yellows only because I'm doing some naturey sort of journals. So I was thinking just on a piece of paper to put in as a journal page, just kind of wondering what would happen. So I don't know. Okay, so what if I just put like a splotch? Cool. Moss green, and it's got purple in it. Isn't that weird? That's weird to me. So yeah, just using a coffee dyed piece of paper. Okay, move that around a little bit. Make some drippies. Kind of making the drips go in the same direction that they did on there. Okay, I think I want a little more green. Let me try this. See what happens there. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So then here, oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay, so I like how those are kind of exploding into like almost like a little blossom of color. Yeah, I like that. Like that. I think I would like one more right there. Yeah, it's kind of just filtering out. Okay, well, that is fun too. Have the smoothie. You always know when I say, oh, thank you, honey. What's happening? So good. Okay, where are we at time-wise? Okay, I'm going to do a few more things, and then we might decorate some of the tags just so you can kind of see how it all ends up. I'm just going to get this dried off a little bit. Okay, I think that's kind of fun. It had the drips from the coffee and then dripping the color. I like that page a lot. That turned out pretty cool. Okay, I'll sit it down here, and then we'll dry it. The other thing I wanted to try was a doily. And I don't know how this is going to work because it might just all curl up. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's laying down flat right now. I'm just gonna. Oh, how cool is that? Okay. Wow. Ooh, that is cool. I think that looks cool. So I can move it to other spots a little bit. Now see, that turned out way cooler than I thought it would. I didn't think that was going to work. That's why you just got to play and experiment. This is going to be a fun drop paper too. Oh, thank you too to all the, I made 4 drop paper journals was what I was able to make with the drop papers I had. And thanks to those who picked those up so quickly in my Etsy. So I'm working on new drop papers so I can make some more of those. I hope that those who bought them have a ton of fun with them. So that's pretty cool too. Those are cool. Okay. I'm going to set these somewhere to dry. I don't know where. Oh my gosh. I flicked this and I got red all over the place. Oh my goodness, I am just a disaster when it comes to the mixed media. It just gets everywhere. Okay, I better wipe that up. off my table before it stains it, I suppose, huh? Okay. All right, so then theoretically we're done with the water. And we're done with, I don't know where the lid went to that. There it is. Okay, and we're done with the Brushos for now. So let's make some tags with the backgrounds just for fun. Okay, I'm just putting the lids back on the washi lids. It actually works great though, you know. It's just, honestly, it's just in case I dump the box, which heaven knows could happen. Okay, so done with those, done with those, done with those. And I think I'll move my mat because it's all wet. Oh, look, it went through. Okay. Give that a little scrub. Okay, now I think we are to the point of, let's get some stamps. How about? I just have this one box of stamps that's handy, so I'll just grab that. And let's do this one that we did with the Stainz by Patty Pockets. Okay. And I want my stamping sheet. It's right here. And I want one other box of stamps. Okay. I think I might be ready now. Switching gears. Okay. How much time do we have for our gear switch? Almost a half hour. Yay. Okay. I love this as a background stamp. It's one of the Carabella stamps. It's called Collage Text Grunge. So this is my favorite spot right there. So I think we'll do a little of that on this one. Maybe we'll do it with the potting soil one. But yeah, I just want to show you how you can, and of course, you know, you could do index cards and then make them into journaling cards too. So, you know, it's just whatever hits you at the time when you're playing with them. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. And then we'll do this around the edges. I do think it looks really cool once you ink around the edges too. And then we can do some sort of focal point, which I don't know. Oh, you know what? I did a whole bunch of fussy cutting yesterday. I had a gal come and she hang on one second. I had a gal come and she cleaned my cupboards, did some spring cleaning basically is what she did, because till I get this heart thing figured out, well, either way, I'd rather be doing what I'm doing right here than doing that. So I did a bunch of fussy cutting while she was here. So I have some flowers. I'd been kind of out of flowers and I was wondering if one of the flowers might be pretty on there. They're giant. They're big. They're out of a big book, so I don't know if any of these will work. But I have flowers, and I haven't had flowers for a while, so let me just get them out. I have some smaller ones. Let's see this one. It's kind of stuck in there with all of its little... Nope, I'm not feeling those. Not feeling those. So let's go throw those on the floor. Let's go over here and see. You know what I'm struggling with is I love this stamp right here, and it's like I don't want to cover it up with a label or something. So I was just thinking, are the flowers enough? They might be. I think I have some. I wonder what just a whitish one would be. Nope, that just blends right in and can't even see it. Okay, so back here I have a few others. I feel very crowded right now. I think it's my stamps. Oh yeah, I have these. Let's see what one of these would be like. Oh, I like the height of that. I don't know if that's the one or not. I think these white ones would probably blend right in. Yeah, they're too blendy. No. I don't want pine cones. Oh, look at this one. I kind of like that. It's very simple, isn't it? Put this one back wherever I got it. I don't even know. I need to do some major reorganization on all my ephemera folios because I got a new one. Yeah, I kind of like just that on there because then my stamp stays there. And that makes me happy. Oh my goodness, I have such a hard time with stickers, guys. I apologize. It takes me oh, there it is. It takes me forever to get them. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, it's not overly done. It's just nice. I like that. Okay, let's try one of our one of these. One of our nature-y ones. See where that white is, where the Brushos didn't go. You can just fill that in with a little bit of Distress ink and it's just fine. Yeah, isn't that fun? Let's do the back too. Then I probably better get to getting. I have a friend coming over for a little while this afternoon, and we do this 6 feet apart on my other tables, and it works just fine. So I need to clean up those tables so we have room to be. So I should probably do that. Let's see. What would we like? I kind of want it to be a bit naturey. And this one, this is a Jen Bishop Carabella Studio stamp. Background Postcard, it's called. And I think it would work. And I'm going to use this potting soil because I really liked how that looked. Okay, so I think I'll put this at the top. It's a rainy day here today, so it's perfect crafting weather. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Okay, let's do this side on the bottom. See how that does. Oh, good, except I didn't get it up high enough, so there's that. But maybe that's where we put our, flower, or I'm kind of maybe thinking fern on this one. Possibly even fern and a word or something. I don't know. Let's just see. See, I have some kind of chubby ferns. What's this one? No, that's kind of leaning the wrong way. Don't want a long one, I don't think. Actually, that's kind of nice, isn't it? And I could put just like a little word right there. Gosh, those are so slippery, I can't hardly get them back in there. All right, I think I'm going to put that on there. And then a little label or word or something right there. I don't know what. Well, here we are again. Waiting for Gail to get a start on her sticker. Goodness. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Right there. Gosh, made a mess. I'm thinking maybe one of Tracy's little labels or something. Ooh, there's a good one. Green. I feel like I need to print some of these again. I've used a ton of them. Okay. What if we just put that down at the bottom here? Oh, I like that. That one came out nice. Yeah? Yeah, I like that one a lot. Okay. So, gosh, this blue one is cool. What could I do with that one? Well, let's ink it. Ink and think. Another ink and think moment. It's still a bit damp, let's just say. I maybe should wait a bit on it because it's really still pretty wet. It's like I picked it up and thought, oh, okay. But I like it inked. That's fun. Let's, this one's wet too. Kind of like how the Distress ink is looking on the wet though. We might have to go with one of the ones that was done before. I think my glassine and doily are, yeah, they're dry. Look at these. Aren't they pretty? Those are fun. Yeah, those are fun. And as well, I believe my paper's, it's not dry, but it's more dry than it was. And I think that's going to be pretty in a, like in a nature type journal. That was fun. All right. Okay. So let's see. What else do we have here that we could play with? This one is dark. One of my grandkids did that. But boy, they got good coverage, didn't they? Wonder what I have to stamp that with that would be fun. Oh, you know what might be fun is to use one of Aosier's nature stamps. That's like Bunny at Sunset. That's the name of that stamp. Well, let's play with those a little bit. I would like to use my Tim Holtz thing, but it's kind of just because I worry about myself getting a good stamp, because I don't always. Okay. I might have to think, I don't know, maybe that's fun to have that like that. I was thinking about backing it with coffee dye or something, but maybe not. Let me get one of these acrylic block. Okay, get that on there. Get on there, little bunny. I think I might do black this time. Hard. I don't really have anything to stamp it on. Oh, quit worrying. Just stamp it. What's the worst that'll happen? You waste a tag. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed. Who knows? Oh, he's so good. He's so good. Hello, little bunny. Oh, isn't he good? Oh my gosh, I got ink all over myself here. Of course. So fun to stamp on as well. Okay, and then what? Oh, you know what might be fun is I have these labels that I printed out from my pal Jessie at Vintage Studio 717. Let's see if something strikes us to put on there. Kind of like these colors with it. Just checking these ones. I'm kind of feeling family. Let's just cut it out and see if we like it once we put it on there. I mean, bunnies do have big families, right? What with the reproduction and all. Okay, I think it needs to be grungied up. Let's see if we like it once it's grungied up. Need a little bit more over here. Yeah, I do. I kind of like it. I feel like I need some dimension. I'm probably taking way too long and running out of time here, but where is this one? Actually, that's pretty good size. Maybe cut it down a little bit. I don't know, guys. I'm just playing. Just playing. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Well, my friend's going to see my room in all its glory because I don't know how much picking up I'm going to get done before she gets here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I don't know what else I'm gonna do there. I think I'm gonna keep those little pieces. Glue. It's been 2 minutes since I mentioned how much I'm enjoying the Fabri-Tac in these bottles. Oh, that one's got the label on it. That's right. I'll still put Fabri-Tac on it though, just because it's going onto fabric. I feel like I want, I don't know, a flower, something else. Do I have too big? There it is. It reveals itself. Okay, gotta figure out which side's the right side. Let go. Let go. Okay. I'm gonna pop that right there. And that's a fun little take. So we got 3 done. 3 and 30. No, not really. So those are the ones that we got done all the way. And yeah, I hope you like these Brushos. They're so fun. And like I say, you can grab them over on my website if you want to. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and I hope you all have a grateful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.